ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। नमः ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिन् इति नाम्ने। नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। Hare Krishna, dear devotees. I'm very happy to be with all of you this evening for me, and very happy to discuss Srimad Bhagavatam. So we are discussing from the first canto Srimad Bhagavatam, chapter 3, verse number 1. We are starting a new chapter. This chapter is very special because the title of this chapter is Krishna is the source of all incarnations. That's what we'll understand in this chapter. Krishna, the source of all incarnations. Suta uvacha Jagrahe Paurusham Rupam Bhagavan Mahadadibihi Sambhutam Shodashakalam Adau Lokasya Srikshaya. Okay, so Suta Goswami, he's starting this new chapter where he's going to explain about the different types of Purusha avatars. Purusham Rupam. This is the subject matter. Paurusham Rupam. Yes. So Krishna accepted Jagrahe. He accepted Purusha avatars. He became the Purusha avatara. Who? Bhagavan, Sri Krishna. That Bhagavan, who is that Bhagavan will be revealed in 27 more shlokas. After 27 shlokas, it's revealed. 28 shloka is revealed. Who is that Bhagavan we are talking about? Mahad Adibihi. So that means Tattva including the Mahat Tattva. We'll see these all things in detail in the second canto. But right now we can accept that Mahat Tattva is the source of all the material elements. What all material elements we see in this world, the source is Mahat Tattva. Let's accept it like Mahat Tattva. That's why it's called Mahat. Mahat means what? Mahat means great. And Tattva means substance or truth. So that great substance from whom other substance come, that's called as Mahat Tattva. Right? So Mahat Tattva is there. Great Tattva. So from where all other elements come. So this is good understanding till now. And that's what is the understanding given in Bhagavatam. Sambhutam. Bhuta is creation. Sambhutam Shodashakalam. The 16 principal elements, 16 principal elements. What are they? We are going to see. Don't worry. So they come. When? When do they come? Adav, in the beginning. Yes? In the beginning days. Lokas Sikshaya. That's how there is creation of different lokas, the different planetary systems in this universe. Sisiksha, this comes from Srishti, creation. Yes? So translation. Suta said, in the beginning of the creation, the Lord first expanded himself in the universal form of the Purusha incarnation and manifested all ingredients for material creation. And thus, at first, there was creation of 16 material principles of material action. This was the purpose of creating the material universes. This was for the purpose of creating material universes. Okay. So this Purusha Avatar beginning. So let us see the purport which will make us very clearly understand about this truth. One by one, we will see the line. Purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. The Bhagavad Gita states that the personality of Godhead, Shri Krishna, maintains these universes by extending his plenary expansions. See? So what is the main purpose of Lord? One thing that the Lord leads, in the department that the Lord leads is maintenance. Sthiti. Because Sthiti requires ultra goodness. Yes, Shiva and Brahma, they look at the modes of passion and ignorance, that is creation and destruction respectively. But in charge of the mode of maintenance, Sthiti, Krishna himself takes care. So Krishna and his Purusha avatars, they are in charge of sthiti of this universe, maintenance of this universe. That is their duty. They do that. As such, Lord has natasya karyam karnam cha vidyate. He has no work to do. But no work to do where? In spiritual world. But in material world, even Lord has to do some work. So that is why we have to understand this. But of course, it's very clearly evident when a person finishes his job and comes, work is done and the person comes, how does it feel? You just look and face his index of mind. Just by looking at that person's face, we can understand, my God, that fellow is. Oh. How many of you have that perfect siddhi? You have that siddhi. By looking at the face of person, you can understand how many hours this person has worked. This person has worked in night shift or day shift. Yes, he has worked in factory or IT. This person is developer or manager. How many of us have that? So slowly we develop this siddhi. We understand about this person. At least I have developed the siddhi of telling in Canada what kind of work somebody. Oh, this person has come from daycare. This person has come from security. This person has come from bank. I have that. This person has come from factory outlet. Yes. This person has come after Uber, driving Uber for so many hours. So that kind of siddhi is there. We understand because everyone leaves different expression. But all this beautiful Leela, all these Leelas that the Lord performing work, He does it in Yog Nidra. If we sleep, what will happen? Everyone is smiling, but we know what happens when we sleep. When we sleep, nothing will happen. We'll be expelled from the job. We'll be fired. But when Krishna sleeps, as the Purusha Avtaras, all Purusha Avtaras are sleeping. Correct? Shantakaram Bhujaga Shayanam. His akar is what? Shanta akar. That's how the description of Lord is. Shanta akar. He has this form or embodiment of Shanta, peace. In fact, you're looking at him, you will become peaceful. People say, हम मंदिर आते हैं शांति के लिए. We come to temple for Shanti, this peace. Yes, by looking at Lord, you will be peaceful. And what is the second description? Bhujaga Shayanam. Ah, he's sleeping on snake. He's sleeping. Shayanam. Always. No, in this world also, nobody can sleep always. Even a person sleeping so much will feel like doing something. You cannot be in ignorance also always. You cannot keep sleeping. Nobody can even keep watching TV. I was traveling in flight. Everybody gets that TV, personal TV. Everyone gets. You can call it LED screen or something like that. And as soon as people wait first, as soon as you sit in the flight, when will I get that earphones? Plug in the earphones and start scrolling. After one movie, person is gone exhausted. They don't have stamina to watch the second one. Now let's sleep for some time. Then let's eat for some time. Let's sit simply for some time. Let's talk to the other person for some time. Yes, so nobody can even sleep. So sleeping continuously also siddhi. So Krishna can, if somebody says, oh, I can sleep for 6 hours, 7 hours, Krishna says I can sleep forever as Mahavishnu. That is a great siddhi that the Lord has. So we have to understand Krishna is best at everything. You can't beat Krishna. He can eat 24 hours like Jagannath. He can sleep 24 hours like Ranganath. Yes. And he can stand 24 hours like Dwarkanath. So whatever, our Nath is expert. Yes. So it's really amazing. Krishna can do everything. Yes. So his maintenance happens in a very special manner. In this world, maintenance is a very cumbersome job. Nobody wants to do it. So this Purusha form is the confirmation of the same principle. Yes. Of maintenance. The original personality of God at Vasudev or Lord Krishna, who is famous as the son of King Vasudev or King Nanda, because Nanda's real name is also, yeah, his legal name on documents is Vasudev. And Yashoda Mai's legal name is Devaki. She becomes Yashoda because of Damodar Leela. That particular Kartik month is called Damodar Mas is going to come. The one who gave fame to Krishna, Yashoda. is full of opulences, all potencies, all fame, all beauty, all knowledge, and all renunciation. Aishwaryasya samagrasya viryasya yashasya. So that all jnana vairagya, the 6 opulences. And a part of his opulence is manifested as impersonal Brahman. A part of his opulence is manifested as Paramatma. Of course, Krishna starts his opulences by Paramatma. Aham Atma Gudakesha. That's how he begins the Vibhuti Yoga, 10.70. The first Vibhuti is Aham Atma, that's I am Paramatma. That's his opulence, of course. Brahman is also opulence, but it is godless display of opulence. Prabhupada once writes it as godless display. You don't feel some Bhagavan there. Paramatma, at least you'll feel some personal aspect, right? Some personal reflection. Yeah, some personal realization. It's a person. But Brahman is called as the godless display of opulence. You don't experience God there. One can experience the God, right? So you want to experience Bhagavan. Bhagavan is something to be experienced, someone to be experienced. People come to temple. Why? Because they feel the presence of God. People chant the holy name. Why? Because they feel connected to Bhagavan. We hear Srimad Bhagavatam Nityam Bhagavat Sevya. Why? Because we feel connected to Bhagavan. So feeling the connection is very amazing. Yeah. This Purusha feature of the same personality of God as Sri Krishna, though, is the original Paramatma manifestation of Lord. There are 3 Purusha features who affect the material creation, and this form, who is known as Karanadakshay Vishnu, is the first of the 3. So, who is being described here? Who gives the ingredients for creating the universe? Is Karana Udakashayi Vishnu. Let us see his. We are going to see, well, his etymology. So, Karana. Karana means what? Cause. Causal. Udaka is what? Udaka means waters. Shai, sleeping. Vishnu is the in charge of maintenance. Yes, the Purusha avatar in charge of maintenance Vishnu. So which category of Vishnu is first Purusha avatar mentioned here? Karana Udaka Shai. So one particular space of the universe. Yes, universe 3/4. Ekamshena stito jagat. Ekamsha. 1/4, one portion of the universe. So the creation is actually material world. Tripada Vibhuti. The 3/4. This is called Ekapada Vibhuti. This is called Tripada Vibhuti. Tripad means 3 parts. Ekapad means 1 part. But it is also Vibhuti of Lord. So from this Ekpad, Tripad, 3 plus 1, 4. So it is out of 3 out of 4, 1 out of 4. So spiritual world is Tripada Vibhuti. And material world is Ekapada Vibhuti. Yes. So here, this personality comes, occupies the space, and he perspires there, sweats. So by sweating, see, we should never compare Lord's sweat to our sweat. I often give this example. Oh, welcome to India. Thank you for your wonderful welcome. Yeah. So I often give this example. I had gone to a very beautiful place called Melkote. We all have seen the movie of Mahavatar Narsimha. So before Narsimha, one avatar is shown there. There is the avatar of Varahadev. So it is believed that when Varaha and Hiranyaksha are fighting, Varahadev, he perspires. And one drop of his perspiration has fallen in Melkote, that place. And you go and drink. One thing, our perspiration, sometimes, some sports people, right, when they're playing, you have to drink your own perspiration. Hota hai? Perspiration comes inside your mouth, and then we get the taste. It is not at all tasty. So first time I was a very ultra neophyte. I'm neophyte even today, but when I was very new, this is this Lord's sweat. So I was expecting, oh, this will be like the sea water. This will also be salty. What to do? Anyway, sab pee rahe hain, all senior devotees are taking. If I don't take, they will think I'm atheist. I'm not a believer of God. So you have to do what everyone is doing. So I kind of also I did namaskar and drank. Then I drank one more. I drank 3 times. Then I asked senior dude, can I fill bottles? I said, yes. I got business idea there also. sweet, sweet water business. Just joking. But I said the whole world should come and drink. This water is the sweetest water you'll find. That is the sweat of our Lord. Right? So amazing. So wonderful. So he perspires and then fills the entire universe, the material creation, with water, which is called as Karana water, Karana Udaka. And then he sleeps there. He sleeps off there. He fills up this entire creation with water and goes off to sleep. Karana Udaka. Shy because he's sleeper. He sleeps there. Karana Udaka Shy. So that's the meaning. Karana Udaka Shy. The others are known as Garbodaka Shy and Shirodaka Shy. That's what I told you. Shy. Everyone is shy. They are not shy. Don't worry. In English, shy is different. Shy means one who's shayanam, who sleeps, who's a sleeper lord, who's sleeping. And that's something which really inspires many people. That's why you sleep and you have automated all your work. Of course, nothing is automated. It is all NI, NI technology, natural intelligence, not AI. The Lord has NI technology, natural intelligence technology. So he has empowered the material nature, the Bhautik Prakriti to act. And this Bhautik Prakriti is performing all the actions, which we shall know one after the other. Yes, we'll come ahead. I'm not going to, this suspense, these two shlokas will reveal later. The innumerable universes are generated from the skin holes of this Karana Dakshaya Vishnu. And in each one of the universes, the Lord enters as Garbho Dakshaya Vishnu. So how many Karana Dakshaya Vishnus? One. There's only one. One Purushottama. And how many Garbho Dakshaya Vishnu? Equal to number of universes. And this we cannot count actually. Lord is many times called as Ananta Koti Brahmanda Nayak. Koti Brahmanda Nayak also is good enough, crores. But Ananta Koti means what? Even when we say the Prem Dhwani prayers, what do we say? Ananta Koti Vaishnav Vrinda ki Jai. But now one may say, Prabhu, hardly Mangalarti, few devotees only come. If you come to the western part of the world, the deities are more than devotees. That's the reality. The deities are more, devotees are less. This is how it is. Sometimes it's the poor pujari and the opulent deities who are there in the Mangalarti. Yeah, many times there is a picture. So where is that Ananta Koti Vaishnava Prabhu? We are not able to see. Oh, they are all there in the spiritual world. Because in the spiritual world, everybody is Vaishnava. So without having blessings of Dhamvasi, you cannot enter Dham. Right? Even if you have to enter a country, the immigration, they check. You're entering new country. They ask, where are you going? Where are you staying? Who is accommodating you? All these questions come in their mind. So similarly, the immigration officer there also, they will ask which Vaishnava you know. Yes, we have to say Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharne Nirvishesh Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshata. You say this much, they'll say login is correct. Now give password. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaurav Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram Ram. Access granted. Go. Immigration is very strict. Unless you don't, out of the Ananta Koti Vaishnava and the one Vaishnava, we need to know who is recommending us to go there. So please don't forget the login and password. This is something we cannot forget. Many times, how many of you forgotten your login and password? Many times nowadays we have put automatic. Our system remembers all the password. So sometimes something gets hacked or something, then devotees say, oh, Prabhu, we do not know our password anymore. We forgot the password. So they have to put forget password. Then they'll say, forget this has gone to this particular email. Oh, I don't know this email. Okay, try another way. Then they give some number. Oh, I don't know which number is this. Okay, try another way. You keep trying another way, another way. But you have to remember something in this world. You don't remember the login. That is either the phone number or the email ID. It's over. Game over for us. So in this world, it's not a big game over. Maximum we lose access to that site. But what is it that we are supposed to remember? We are supposed to remember Srila Prabhupada. Our Guru, Srila Prabhupada, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the Panch Tattva, and the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Yes, these four things we cannot forget. Rest, if you have forgotten everything, there's no problem. There was one very elderly mother, Mataji, in our movement. She got amnesia, dementia, I would say, dementia, and amnesia. So many things together. She forgot everything except these four things. Which means how Krishna is so merciful that he made her remember what is truly of value. And she forgot everything else. Nice disease, no? Would anyone want to get this disease? You remember only these four things. Forget everything else. He doesn't know, remember anything else. She only remembers these four things. Prabhupada Pranati, Panch Tattva Mantra, and Hare Krishna Mahamantra. That's all. In the Bhagavad Gita, it is also mentioned that the material world is created at certain intervals and then again destroyed. Yes. So this particular phenomena of creation at certain intervals and destruction, Srishti and Pralay, the cycle keeps going on. Yeah. This creation and destruction is done by the supreme will because of the conditioned souls or the Nitya Baddha living entities. The Nitya Baddha or eternally conditioned souls have the sense of individuality or ahankar, which dictates them sense enjoyment, which they are unable to have constitution. Okay. Now you see here, there's a big philosophy here. It's very good. This creation and destruction is done by Lord. Why? Why does he create and destroy? Because of us. So this material world, this causal ocean, we are the cause. What is this cause? One may ask, this is called causal ocean. None of you asked me. So why is it called causal ocean? Yes. Causal ocean. Why this? Because of the cause. What is the cause? The cause is not willing cause, it's unwilling. So unwillingly, because of us, Krishna created this material world. And we are called as Nitya Baddha living entities. What is the meaning of Nitya Baddha? Since when we are in this material world, we don't. It seems like forever. Baddha means bond. We are tied up in this material world. That's called as Baddha. We are conditioned by Maya. Since when? Anadi. Krishna bhuliya jiv anadir bahirmukhi. Even our Chaitanya Charitamrita speaks that. When did we forget Krishna? Anadi, since eternity. It seems like that. It seems like forever. So that is why this Nitya Shabda is used. Nitya means eternal. So Nitya Baddhas or eternally conditioned souls have that sense of individuality, which is there. We are all individuals. This sense of individuality is called as ego. But problem is what? The problem is false ego. This false ego, that's a problem. And what does this false ego do? The false ego dictates them to enjoy in this world, which is actually not our constitutional position. Our constitutional position is service. Yes. Can we use a cricket bat to eat? Eat upma, khichdi. Can we do that? Imagine, oh, that is also flat. Let's take this. Have you seen somebody serving khichdi prasad in the temple with cricket bat? Oh, khichdi, what will happen? That is not the function. That's not the function of the cricket bat. Or somebody playing cricket with a spoon. Very ridiculous. Such situation is very ridiculous, right? Spoon is spoon, bat is bat. Yes, bat is bat and spoon is spoon, everything. So similarly, servant is servant, master is master. Krishna is master, we are servants. Ekala Ishwara Krishna Arasabha Bhritya. Problem with us, we are spoon, we are trying to become bat. Pool is meant to serve, bat is meant to hit and enjoy, play. So we cannot change position. So since enjoyment, it's not that we don't get enjoyment. No, not at all. We get more enjoyment than even Krishna when we serve Krishna. That is the truth. That's why Krishna also wants to be a devotee. Why? Because devotee gets more enjoyment than Lord. That's why he wants to figure out why is that my devotee gets more enjoyment than me. So he comes to find out as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. The whole reason why, how can they enjoy more than me? I will come and find Raya. For that, I have to become devotee. So who's the devotee to enjoy the most? Who serves the most? And who serves the most? Like Radharani, nobody serves. I'll get her mood. Radha, Bhava, Dyuti, Suvalitam, Naumi, Krishna, Swarupam. Right? Yes. The Lord is the only enjoyer, and all others are enjoyers. Yes, Ekala Ishvara Krishna, Arashabha Bhritya. The living entities are what? Predominated enjoyers. What's the meaning of predominated enjoyers? Our enjoyment is depending on the eternal enjoyer. By pleasing Lord, we enjoy. That is predominating enjoyers. But the eternally conditioned souls forget of this constitutional position, having strong aspirations to enjoy. Yes. This aspiration to enjoy is because of what? Vitya Ahankar. What is that Vitya Ahankar? False identity. Ego is required. We need real ego. False ego opposite is real ego. What is real ego? Jiver Swarupoi Krishner Nitya Das. And what is the false ego? Ishwaroham Ham Bhogi Siddhoham Balwan Sukhi. So now what is there? Why this material world is created then? This material world is created to give a chance to enjoy matter. And side by side, very important, side by side, they have a chance to understand the real constitution position and get out. We need to understand every app. Every application has install button, install app. At the same time, it has uninstall option also. So both installation, uninstallation, both files are given to us. You can install at free will and you can uninstall at your own free will. Don't have to worry. Install, uninstall, both you do as per your free will. So that is a facility given to all of us by Krishna. Those who are fortunate living entities who catch the truth. We're supposed to catch. Catch the truth means when you understand our constitutional position. So till the time we don't understand constitutional position, we will remain in Ahankara. And surrender unto the lotus feet of Vasudev after many, many births in the material world, join the eternally liberated souls and thus are allowed to enter the kingdom of God. Yes. So we are this. We have to surrender. We have to become Vasudeva Sarvamiti after many, many births. But who is a serious devotee? Serious devotee means one birth. This birth I have to finish my business. He's called a serious devotee. He doesn't say, okay, in this lifetime, if I don't attain Krishna, there's more lifetimes. Krishna also says in Bhagavad Gita, next life you can come in the house of devotee. But what is the guarantee you come in the house of devotee, you don't become a devotee? There's possibility or not? You come in the house of devotee, you don't become a devotee. You're not attracted or you get attracted to Maya more. We can get. Or Krishna says, Suchinam Shrimatam Gehe, you appear in the house of rich aristocratic family. You become proud, puffed up, entangled in sense gratification. Can happen, right? Tatratam buddhi samyogam labate paurvadhikam. That's also correct. The Bhagavad Gita says, the moment you come in contact with devotees, your whatever previous bhakti is there, that's awakened. Whatever previous sadhana you've done is awakened when you come in contact. But what if we don't come in contact? Because there is a tendency to take Okay, you're born in devotees family. Parents, our yatra, since you're getting everything from beginning, you might take it very cheaply. Oh, this is there. No, there's always an option. Let me try sense gratification. That option some people take, then what to do? After this, such fortunate living entities need not come again within the occasional material creation. Yeah, once you go back to Godhead, yadgatvana nivartante. But those who cannot catch the constitutional truth, you don't catch the truth, are again merged into the Mahat Tattva at the time of annihilation of material world. Then you have to come again. Of course, these all live. Where is the Mahat Tattva when the dissolution happens? They all sleep in the body of Karanadaksha Vishnu. Everybody is sleeping in the womb. So everyone is sleeping there. And then when Vishnu releases his breath, so they are released. When the creation is again set up, this Mahat Tattva is again let loose. The Mahat Tattva contains all the ingredients of the material manifestation, including the conditioned souls. Yes, conditioned souls are within that. So when the material elements are released, conditioned souls are also released. Primarily, this Mahat Tattva is divided into 16 parts. Now we'll understand what are the 16 Tattvas. Some say 24 elements, some say 18 elements, some say 23 elements, 22. It's all same. The way you study Sankhya, it depends on that. The way you count it. Okay, so in this particular Bhagavatam, this section is saying 16 parts. What are 16 parts? Very easy to understand. The first are the 5 gross material elements. That is Panch Mahabhut. Bhumira, Apa, Anala, Vayu, Kam. Earth, water, fire, air, ether. And there are 11 working instruments or senses. 5 Jnanendriyas. Jnana Indriyas means knowledge acquiring senses. Eyes, ears, nose, tongue, and skin. And there are 5 Karmendriyas. These are working senses. Hands, legs, mouth, anus, and genitals. And what is the 11th one? 11th one is mind. Mind basically has a lot of connection with the Jnanendriyas. The Jnanendriyas supply to the mind. And the Karmendriyas are connected to the Pranavayu. Because Pranavayu is something that makes this Karmendriyas active. So Pranavayu. It is like the cloud clear in sky. In spiritual sky, the effulgent Brahman is spread all around, and the whole system is dazzling in spiritual light. The Mahat Tattva is assembled in some corner of the vast, unlimited spiritual sky, and the part which is thus covered by Mahat Tattva is called material sky. This part of the spiritual sky is called Mahat Tattva. Is only an insignificant portion of the whole spiritual sky. And within this Mahat Tattva, there are innumerable universes. All these universes are collectively produced by Karunadaksha Vishnu and also called as Mahavishnu, who simply throws his glance to impregnate the material sky. So here, Krishna says, Nasat bhasete suryo, na shashanko na pavaka, because Brahma Jyoti, Brahman effulgence, is something that is completely manifests. Actually, the light coming out of Krishna's body is called as Brahma Jyoti. From Krishna's body, the light emanating is called Brahma Jyoti. So Brahma Jyoti is covering here. On the other hand, these are tightly packed. Is there light inside a coconut? No, there's no light inside coconut because it's completely sealed. It's airtight. It's packed. Similarly, this material world is also packed as per Prabhupada's purport. It's packed with Mahatattva. The Mahatattva packs this material world. So because this packing, there is no entrance of Brahma Jyoti. That's why this world is dark. And we also studied this just like this is the prison house section. Jail, prison house. And this is the society of civilians. Civilians live there. Civilians live here. Criminals live here. That's the division. It's 3/4, 1/4. Civilians are residing. Criminals are residing. So criminals reside in a small portion of the society. Civilians reside in the majority part. Those are law abiders. And so we are living in that prison house. And we have got the prison dress is the material body. And Maya Devi is the prison minister who is taking care of the prison. So Ananta Koti, even Vaikuntha planets are unlimited. That's how creation of Lord is. How many planets? Unlimited Vaikuntha planets. How many material planets? Unlimited planets. How many atoms? Unlimited atoms. How many hair? Unlimited hair. How much sand? Unlimited grains. That's how the creation of Lord is. Everything is unlimited. How many of you can count the number of leaves on the earth? Can we count? No, it's unlimited. We can't count. That's the nature of Krishna's creation. How many fruits are there? How many ants are there? How many bacteria are there? That's the creation of Lord. How many jivas are there? Unlimited. So in material world only products are limited. Tata Motors Limited. Yes, L&T Limited. Everything is limited. They also realized. Whoever opened companies, they've realized our opulences are all limited. We are not unlimited. On the other hand, Krishna's everything is unlimited. His material creation is also unlimited. We can't define how many creations. Krishna's avatars. This chapter is Krishna's source of all incarnation. Already, although some incarnations are going to be mentioned, but actual realities, the 26th verse will tell it is unlimited. So this Karnadaksha Vishnu is only called as Mahavishnu. Right? He just creates by throwing glance. Can you imagine? His glance is so powerful. In this world also people can have glance powerful. Like Hiranyakashipu used to glance at the sky when he want to have rain dance. Indradev, rain dance, Indra will give rain. Hey, reduce the flow of water. Okay, slow. He would glance, he would increase the temperature. It was so nice. For Canadians, winter is going to come. And Canadians are wishing we could also have this Siddhi like Hiranyakashipu. Just twist your eyebrow and increase the temperature. We can increase temperature of thermostat. Yeah, we can increase the temperature of one particular room where we are staying. We can control that. We can't control the temperature of the entire country, the continent, or any part of this world. So many Hiranyakashipus, thermostats, you can change. But of course, your remote technology. Remote also has an eye. You've seen that? How many of you seen? You cover the eye of the remote, you will not be able to do. Remote has an eye. You cover that eye, it will not work. So remote eye is Hiranyakashipu eye. Chota eye, small eye of Hiranyakashipu. Tick, fan. So many in the Western countries, US, Canada, fan is also operated by remote. First of all, there is no fan. You have the shivling. First time somebody brought, there is no fan here. I wanted fan. They brought one shivling, black color. Brahma Murari Surarchita Lingam. All that Linga Ashtakam came. Arey, baapre, shivling la. I started worshipping. Said, Prabhuji, this is only fan. Oh, you get fan from shivling? This is the shivling. I feel like offering some, it is Monday also. Somar, okay. We'll offer some milk and do Abhishek. He felt like that. But nine. It's not shielding to use fan. And sometimes ceiling fan is there. You don't, there is no switch button pro remote. The remote has that one eye of Hiranyakashipu, which is blinking and controlling that speed. Controls that. Yes. One place I went, there is no fan visible at all. You press the remote, the fan comes out. And then rotate and then goes back. Space management. They don't want to take space. So that's why you press the button, the fan comes out there. Oh my god. And you will never think it's fan, you think it's light. Light is also there only. Switch on the button, light comes. So all Hiranyakashipu technology available. In future, rain also. If you have some smoke, it will automatically pour. Smoke detectors. First, tate, tate, tate. Like that alarm will go. Whole building will be shaking. Tate, 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 everywhere. Little extra choke, kadka, you put, it catches. And there is fire alarm that rings everywhere. So fire comes, water, all material elements man is trying to play. Yes. So nice. So thank you all very much. We had this particular discussion after quite some time. So we will be continuing this. Yes, there might be a small break we may have during especially the Deepavali period. So we'll let you know. We will all be updated we'll get to know. Since His Grace Mahatma Prabhu was there, plus I was also on the travel, on the move. That's why we did not have these classes. But we'll be continuing the discussions if you are all eager to come and listen. So thank you all very much for coming. We'll pause here because the time's up. Because I didn't get sense of time, because now I have to take a note of the time, or what time to what time. Time zone is different, right? So I'll take a note of it and we will definitely. Thank you. Jagadguru Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Granth